Scrubs, I hope you're well. So we have the new updated Silverglade and we're gonna go and check it out. I haven't logged in at all since Wednesday. I decided I would wait a couple of days and then go and check it out. So I logged myself off before Wednesday in Dundal in Mistfall, and I called for pickup when I logged in without looking. I went into my home stable, so we're gonna go and see it because I haven't seen it yet, so let's go. Okay, so this is the new for Pinta. It looks less cluttered. This feels more open already. Doesn't look as cluttered as it once did. Just like, I prefer these new trees, I will say. I'm not actually like entirely sure. I know that like not everything has been updated. They have said that. These are new. They said that not everything would get an update this time. They would be updating parts of it and then they would build on that. The beach looks nicer, I think. I like this so far. Wow, look at that rock. That's such a weird rock. The water looks... I think actually the water looks better. There's the dragonflies they were talking about. This looks way nicer, these rocks and stuff. It just feels less cluttered so far. Right, I suppose what we really want to go and see is Moorland, because Moorland has had like the biggest change. Look at the bridge! It looks so different. Wow, okay. I think I'm liking this so far. I think I like the fact that the rocks are so unusual. You do see that quite often. Like in places near water, the rocks can be really odd shapes, depending on how they've eroded. This is so strange in a way, but the water looks so much nicer. Is the sky new? I don't know. I feel like the sky might be new. The sky looks different. Alright, let's keep going. I'm not gonna get to see everything. Like, I don't want this to be a very, very, very long video, but I do want to see bits of it. Oh, I like these trees. I wonder what the races are like too. I guess I'll find that out later. I like the water more than I used to. Whenever I used to play on a Mac, the water used to be blue, like super, super blue. And then whenever I got Windows, I was like, why is the water not blue? It was like really muddy with the grey, but that's nice. I quite like that. Okay, yeah, I prefer this grass as well. Because, I don't know. Oh, the new stone walls. I mean, I can kind of see, like, some people were like, certain bits aren't as detailed looking, but I think I like the depth that there is to a lot of it. So, this is nice so far. Right, I want to go this way. And then I'll go back around there. Because I kind of just, I want to get an overall look. Like, I'm not going to get to see everything, I guess, until I really get to properly explore. Because I was like, ooh, the lighthouse looks nice. I just didn't want to, like, log on when everyone was trying to get on, because I thought, I'll just wait until it's, like, less busy, and then I'll come and see it. Ooh, okay, that's, this is... I did not take a dangerous fall. That was nonsense. I like that it's less cluttered looking. That lighthouse is like way better. Like, look how detailed that is in comparison. Oh, this is nice. There's the new Moorland! Right. I wonder how the championship has changed. I'll have to do some championships. So, let's go down here and have a look. Wow, it just looks so different. This looks way nicer. Championship areas always look kind of eh, but this is way nicer. This is Holsworth. And the walls are gone. I know a lot of people were like, oh no, the walls, but I never liked the walls. The walls were annoying. So, I think that's nicer. Right, let's go in the front and go that way, and then go around the back. I wonder do these little lights light up at night? That would be kind of cute. Right. Let's go in here. I always kind of like this little area here. So far I like this. Right. The inside of the stable kind of looks the same, or am I just imagining that? Oh wow, it's kind of odd that there's no wall there. It's almost strange. I like these arenas. These arenas look nice. Like, this looks way nicer. So far, I'm liking this. I didn't really know what I was gonna think whenever I went on. Like, some people had already decided what they thought of it all. I hadn't made my mind up like that. I was just like, I guess we're gonna see. I like this. This would be, like, way cooler for, like, events and stuff. And there's no cactuses! No cactuses for me to run into anymore! Yay! I'm not gonna miss those cactuses, not remotely. Those cactuses really did my head in. So, I'm quite happy for those to go. We'll have to check out Conrad's house in a little bit. See, it looks, you look at the harvest counters, you're like, what is this? Like, over here, over there, over here, over there. I mean, I can kind of see why some people were like, it looked less detailed, because like, look at the rocks there and then here. But I prefer the look of these rocks. I prefer the aesthetics of these rocks to those ones. Personally, that's how I feel. Like, not everybody's gonna feel that way, but... Ooh, this place looks nice. Got a picnic area here too now as well. Right, I'm gonna go see Conrad's house. I'm so curious as to how the championships and the races have changed, but as I said, I'll probably find that out later. So let's go see Conrad's house and then we'll head over towards Silverglade Village. I think it has a nicer feel, just generally. Oh, the walls are gone as well, less things for me to run into. Conrad, there you are. There's less fences for me to run into around here as well. Which I like. Oh, there's the bees! Come here, bee, let me see you. Alright, because I saw this in a lot of people's like Instagram stories, the really thick bee. Look at that bee. Oh, that's quite cool. Right. Let's head on towards... Let's go past the circus. I think that's where we'll go. And see what it looks like up there on Gnomers. I mean, like, I know that like bits of other areas have been updated and other parts haven't. As they have said in the news, not everything is updated yet. There are parts that you're going to see in the areas that they have updated that are not updated. And oh wow, there's so many less rocks here. Because this had a lot of rocks. I feel like there should be more rocks on that side so people don't fall off. Ooh, I like those trees. They updated these buildings. I feel like maybe they have. I'm not sure. Ah! Okay, there's something for me to get stuck on. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like they have updated the houses, but I'm not like totally sure, so I'm just gonna go with possibly. Okay, that did not work. There's 2 red screens, I think, so far, if anyone's counting. Alright, let's go over here. See, I feel like it just looks... I know it's, like, more dark and stuff, but... I don't know, it kind of works, I think. Because I really liked Mistfall, so I guess that's why I wasn't too worried, generally, in regards to how it was going to look. So... yeah, and this looks more like it belongs here now than it did before. Alright, let's go explore a little bit more, because we've been around here for a good little while, so let's go over and see. Oh, I love how green this is. This is really nice green grass. Wow. Alright, let's go. I don't think the castle doesn't look different, but then there's things I don't expect, and I know there's certain things that people have been like, oh, this isn't updated. The only thing is, though, it does look blurry from a distance. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, this feels weird. I don't know if I like this. When I look at that, it makes my eyes go funny. I don't know why, it just does. It's not as thick. It's very sparse. Whoever planted this field of wheat or yeah, I think it's wheat. Yeah, I wouldn't be too impressed about yield. It's very pure yield. Look at this. There's holes in it everywhere. Right, let's go over here. I'm pretty sure the buildings in Silverglade haven't been updated. And I don't think the buildings in Moorland have been. Don't think so. Not the looks of it. Right. But yeah, everything, like, I have my graphics on high just to, like, let's see, graphics. My minimum frames has gone up. Okay, I've now switched everything on. I don't usually have it all on. So, let's see. So we mostly just changed some of the, what do you call it, ground, the trees and bushes in here. This mostly looks the same otherwise. That looks a bit odd, like there. It doesn't seem to be as, you know, sort of not blending in. What happens when I go over here? You see, that's the thing. You don't realize that there's stuff there. Although it'll be easier probably for people, I would assume, with certain laptops, and you know, it maybe will be less laggy because it doesn't seem to load them in until you get closer to them, which I think is why it maybe looks like that. Looks really blurry from a distance, sort of, in a way. It doesn't look very textured. But then probably if we go closer and closer to it, we'll start to see more of the stuff. You know, because as we come across here, you know, the cows just loaded in as I come across. Yeah, and you start to see little bits of shrubbery and stuff. Yeah, you see the way the kind of comes in, which I think will be easier for certain stuff to handle. So this is very flat looking. Right, let's keep going. I know that the trees over here, I think in the Hollow Woods, have not been updated, so I'm just going to go like this way and see what has been updated. I think I will get used to this. It's not like too drastically different, I suppose, from like the likes of Mistfall. Yeah, you see the ground's the same, but the trees up here aren't. I'm quite looking forward to seeing the Hollow Woods get updated for the trees and that, because it's like, it should be, you know, really enjoyable to ride through here, but I find it kind of, the Hollow Woods is kind of dull. So I'm hoping that when we get new trees in here, it's going to look really quite stunning. Kind of like the way Mistfall does. But I can see that we've got new ground textures. Ooh, I like these flowers. That's nice. I like that. Right. Right, we'll keep heading that way. I don't know if that got... I'm not sure actually about the rooms. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with I don't know. There's some things I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely different, and then there's other parts I'm like, I'm not so sure, so. But, yeah, I'm liking this so far, I think. So, I am curious as to how it's going to affect some of the races and that. See, that looks kind of good there, because you can see different shadows. Like, I think I have the shadows on now, because I didn't a minute ago. I turned them on just when we got to Silverglade Village there, to sort of see. Ooh, I tell you where I want to go look. I want to go up here. I bet you there's probably nothing different, but like, I really like the paddock up here, so I want to see it. So, let's have a look and see if it's changed. Got some new trees up here, by the looks of it. Right, let's see this. Ooh. Okay, this did get an update. Though I feel like the paddock floor is a bit too dark. It was lighter than that. Because this is definitely like one of my favorite areas, but I think the ground... I would have liked if the floor had been a little bit lighter. Just personal preference. Not a big deal, just personal preference. Right, like a sandy paddock, you know. I would have loved a sandy paddock, that would have been nice. Alright, let's head on over this way. See. Right, so, oh, here's got an update as well. Right, This is going to be interesting when I do races later as to how different stuff is. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Ooh. And I'm running into rocks already. Right. So there's parts of this are the same, and then there's parts that have changed. Over here. And let's head up towards Valedale Lake just to see what is different. So, yeah. I mean, like, I'm curious to see what you guys think of this, and you can let me know in the comments, like, oh, that looks quite nice. The new waterfall, I like that. But yeah. Curious to know what you guys think. Is there parts of it? What do you like the most? Was there any parts you don't like, and why? Because I think that's the thing, like, it can look... Although, I guess, in a way, I never really sat and thought to myself, you know, does in the old one, unless I went back and watched some of my older videos, like, seeing at stuff at a distance, like, how textured it looked, you know, to compare. And I didn't want to do a comparison video, on this particular occasion. So, I know that a lot of people have done comparison videos, I just didn't want to do one. You know, where I could have ridden around and then had one on one side and one on the other. I really prefer these updated waterfalls, look way cooler. So, I want to ride over here and see this. Ooh, I like that, although it looks like that's sort of broken. Ah! It's kind of half in the fence, and I don't think it should be. Yeah, I think that waterfall is really cool. Wait a minute, is this different? This bit's different! This bit's very different. Right. Let me see that. Yeah, I like that new waterfall. I like that a lot, actually. I know that's such an obscure thing to really like, but I really like the waterfalls. I love water. I love watching water. Alright, let me just try this to see this. So it's still gonna work for me. Oh, it does! Oh, thank goodness. I was thinking my shortcuts weren't gonna work anymore. Right. Phew! Panic over. Because I would have been like, why? My shortcut! But it's fine. It's fine. Right, let's go towards Firgrove now. So yeah, I never really paid attention to seeing the old textures, like how textured things were from a distance and if it looked slightly blurry or not. Because that's the thing, sometimes you can be like, is that new? And then you find out it's been there in the game for like 5 years and you're like, oh. So, I guess that's why there's parts I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely new, and the other parts not so much. So, got new trees up here. Ugh! New trees I'm not used to, obviously. I'll use that excuse when in truth I just run into things a lot. Alright. Let's keep going. Alright. I know where we're gonna go at the last, because I know exactly where I want to go. Right. What we know. Do you know what would be really cool is if you got really high up in the mountain areas there would be snow. That'd be so neat. Right. Let's, ooh, okay, maybe not fall this time. Come on. I want to be able to slide down the hill without actually falling down the hill. Right. So, I'm gonna leave Firgrove for exploring later on, I guess, but I am going to go to one of my favourite places and see if I can still get up here. So, that is where we're going to try and see everything from above. Right. Here we go. Oh, come on, Dragonglass, let's go. We've got some climbing to do. No. Why is this ground so bumpy? I don't remember being this bumpy. Right, here we go. Oh, there's one of the wolves. Hi there. What have I done? Right. Dragonglass! Come on. Move your feet. Thank you. Alright, keep going. This looks kind of washed out almost. Right. Up we go. Right. Oh, that looks like it's floating in the air a little bit. Hello, wolves. Come on, keep going. really hard to say. Right. Right. I find where I'm going. Seems to be harder to see than it used to be up here. Right. There we go. Trying to see. Can I see what went up from up here? Okay, this bit, that bit there, hasn't been updated, I don't think. Yeah, no. There's some of the old rock and there's some of the new. And there is pretty much everything from above. You can kind of see there's Mistfall over there. It's like Mistfall's in shadow. Everything the light touches. Yeah. I think I like it. So there's probably more stuff I'm gonna see and I'm gonna notice, and obviously we're gonna see bits like this where something needs updated, like this bit here, because everything else around here looks to have the correct new rocks, but this doesn't. So yeah, and I'll probably get to explore more areas over the next little while. I think the water looks bluer, just generally. But yeah. Anyway, you can let me know in the comments what you think of the update and what you like and dislike, or if you completely love it, and let me know your reasons why. Anyway, Scrubs, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you had a lovely day, and bye bye!